welcome. So happy to have you all. How's everybody doing today? Sorry for cancelling the live the other day, guys. I had a lot on my plate. Hi, Brianne. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, Ira, excuse me. Nice to see you. Hi, Miss J. Nice to see you. So grateful you guys made it. Thank you, thank you. And I saw that I have a new member. Yeah, I'm so happy. Thank you, Lucero. I appreciate you so much. I'm sorry that I had to cancel the live. I had something come up. I had to sort out something, some kind of work stuff. So I'm back. And I actually launched another app. I'm so happy. It's actually a reality TV trivia app. So check it out if you're interested. Um, yeah, I have left it in a community tab post. So let's get into it. I'm excited you all could make it, and I'm starting on time today. Well, a little late, but on time. I initially had it for 9 p.m. and then I was like, no, let me do 9:30. I just recorded a bunch of videos that should be coming out soon, 2026 predictions, and something that is like a very cool one is coming out soon. So check that out too. Okay, so let's get into this. How's everybody doing? How's your week been? I can't believe it's Wednesday already, right? It's crazy. Really, really crazy how time just flies. flies. Um, Other than my app, I'm so happy about it. Nothing much is happening. Also, no, I'll say that for another day. Let's get into it. So, happy Thanksgiving for next week, everybody. I cannot believe it's already Thanksgiving next week. It's crazy. Um, Absolutely wild. You know, I've said this before, and if you know, it's your first time watching, I live in Florida. So I'm so used to when, I used to live in New York, I was born in New York, and I'm so used to when it's Thanksgiving, it's like snowing and stuff. So even though I haven't lived in New York for 8 years, it's crazy I haven't lived in New York for 8 years. I still I still associate Thanksgiving with snow. So I'm like, it can't be Thanksgiving. And then it is, and I'm like, what? What has happened? My day was busy, but it was fun. Okay, that's nice. Do you want to share what you were busy doing? If not, it's okay. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you? So nice to see you. So grateful for you. Okay, so let's get into the reading unless anybody else has anything to say. Yeah, I've been watching. Oh my gosh. I've had the best weekend. I had the ultimate best weekend. All I did was watch Bravo Khan. I don't know if you guys are into reality TV. I know some of you are, some of you aren't, but Bravo, which is on Peacock, they had this Bravo Khan, and that's all I watched the whole weekend. It was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm very grateful. And I worked on my app. Okay, so let's get into this reading. I'm doing 2026 couples predictions. I do also record regular predictions. I've started recording them already so that I get through them. Hopefully, I'll be done by the end of January with all of them. I helped my cousin with her website, then I went to church. Oh, that's nice. You do like tech stuff? That's really cool. You're so full of surprises. I love it. But yeah, so what was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, so I hope to get them done by the end of January, but we will see. I usually use my birthday as like a. Actually, I don't know what I want to do with my birthday next year. I want to go to Europe, but I can't. So I'm thinking maybe I should go to Vegas. I like to do like a solo trip for my birthday or go alone. Is Vegas a nice place to go alone? I haven't been to Vegas in a long time, so. But I don't know if you guys have any ideas for a solo trip to go in February. I went to Universal last year. The year before that, I went somewhere else. Where did I go before? The year before that. But every birthday, I always do a solo trip. Even if I'm in a relationship, I like to go alone. That's my at least one day. Yeah, that's my gift to myself. In my 30s, I started doing that. Which my 30s is almost done. Crazy. In 4 years, I'll be 40. Crazy. I've loved my 30s. I know some of you are in your 30s too, so you can relate. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. We'll start with Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, who Sun in Virgo and Sun in Sun in Scorpio. Interesting. A lot of stuff's been going on with them. Some bombshells, which I have predicted. I don't know if you guys remember, but I predicted that some dark stuff is going to come out about them. And I don't like it to come out about people. I just see what I see and I read it. But let's see how their relationship will be for 2026. Okay, I'm using the Crystal Magic Tarot. So it's almost like Ryan is trying to block things from coming out about them. The Tower, Seven of Swords, and Four of Cups. So it's definitely Ryan. I see him like, it's almost, I get this imagery of him stopping something, getting really angry at people, calling people, screaming at them. Let's see. So Two of Coins, interesting. Ace of Swords and Ten of Wands. He's threatening people legally and financially. He's like, I'll never work with you again. He's screaming on the phone. I see him screaming on the phone. Particularly one person who has taken Justin's side. So we're just going to get, I did just do a Blake Lively 2026 prediction. So please check that out. It's going to come out next week, Monday or Tuesday. I think Monday, because I usually do my lives on Wednesday. But they're going to, it's going to be tough for them. I see them breaking up in the next 2-3 years. Three of Coins, the Empress, and Four of Coins. See them breaking up in the next 2-3 years, which is quite intense. Can you do Jake Gyllenhaal and Gian? Gian? Okay, so I have a policy. For right now, I can't do Jake Gyllenhaal. I'll explain to you one day why. Just because some of what the work I do work with people who are, I can't say in what way, because I don't want to break, I haven't signed an NDA, but I don't want to break any kind of, in different ways, I kind of work with some celebrities. So I don't want to say why I can't do Jake Gyllenhaal, but I can't do him for now. But I'll do him at some point, because it's not him, it's somebody attached to him. Excuse me. I don't know why I just got all. The person outside was coughing. I started coughing. Oh my god. Are we surprised that Ryan and Blake are having problems? No, right? But it's going to worsen next year. It's going to be like really bad. Those poor kids. And those kids are so cute. Some of the cutest kids I've ever seen. Oh my goodness me. They're adorable. Like, oh my goodness me. But it's going to be tough for them. Like, really, really tough. I see, like, slamming doors. It's just bad. Okay, let's move on. Unless anybody has anything to say about it. Yeah. So, thank you for the suggestion. I just can't do Jake right now. But I'll tell you soon. Okay, so let's move on to drum roll. Let me do the actual drum roll because I always forget to do the sound effects. Demi Lovato and Jutes. I don't know how you say it. It's Jutes, right? Is that how you say it? I don't even really know that much about her husband. Let's see when his birthday is. So I know when they got engaged. Oh, how old is Demi Lovato? So he's an Aries. That's interesting. She's 92. Okay, he's 91. It's so weird to me to see because I'm the last year of the 80s. So when I see people born in the 90s that are like full grown, I'm like, oh my god, they're 90s baby, but they're so full grown. Soon, my love, soon. I'm like, oh my gosh, and they're like, it's so weird. Like when people are adults and they say they're born in the 2000s, I'm like, what? I feel so old. No, I don't feel old. I know that. It's just like, whoa, I cannot believe time moves like that, you know? So he's an Aries. She's a Sun and Leo. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So let's see the energy. Okay, the Emperor, Ace of Cups, and the Magician. So actually, I remember I did a reading about them a while ago when they got engaged. And the Emperor is the Aries, the card of Aries, right? Takes control, is very precise. But I feel, and I just did a Demi Lovato 2026 prediction, the energy that I pick up is that Ace of Cups, the Magician, is I don't see any deep connection. It seems very much like he tells her what she wants to hear, you know? Even though Ace of Cups can mean a connection, I wouldn't give Ace of Cups to a married couple. It would be like a new couple, you know? So it's almost like, okay, 4 wands. On temperance. So 5 crystals, just pentacles in the traditional deck. 4 wands and temperance in reverse. He isn't in alignment with himself, you know? And I could see him possibly acting out in different ways. I don't wish that upon her because I actually really like Demi Lovato. But I see him acting out in different ways, of being like flirtatious with other women, stuff like that, to kind of get under her skin. The Lovers, 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups. So they can stay together. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of humbling, and a lot of letting go of pride. Which Leos, I love my Leos, but Leos are very proud people. Very proud. Okay, so let me see. Demi looks so happy. I'm happy for you. You think she looks happy? I don't think she looks happy. But to each their own. What's that angel thing for? I do have a policy that just to be respectful of people, because I do know some famous people, and I just want to be respectful of them, Yeah. Okay, so let's get into it. Like you'll never see me do. Let me not get into it. It's not worth it. Okay, Robert Pattinson and Suki Waterhouse. And I met Suki Waterhouse, actually. I spoke about the story with Bradley Cooper at a restaurant I used to work at, a very famous restaurant in New York. This was 12 years ago, 11 years ago. And I was their waitress. And Bradley Cooper was so... I have to get over that kind of stuff because I don't like to hold on to the past. But when you see an actor or an actress that you used to like and they treat people badly, I just don't like when people are rude to people. And he is a Sun in Capricorn, and I see that about Sun in Capricorns. But sometimes they can be derogatory to people to prove that they are worthy, and it upsets me. So I don't like the way he treated her, and that's why I stopped watching these. Because I was just like, who treats their girlfriend like that? But it was a long time ago, so I think maybe I should get over it. And not hold so much weight. When's her birthday? Because I know he's Sun in Capricorn. She's a Capricorn too. She was so sweet. Oh my, I felt so bad for her. They were on this date and he was just, it was bad. And afterwards I went to, we used to have this area. It was like a wooden plank, area. And we used to stand and watch each table and talk about each table. And we were talking about we're talking about each table, and I went because they were on the right, and I was like, oh yeah, this table, he's at this table, and blah 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 blah, and he's being like not very nice. We used to have so much fun at that job. Oh my God. I still talk to a lot of my colleagues and my boss from there. I love him dearly. It's crazy, it was so long time ago. Me and my best friend have a saying, don't meet your childhood heroes, they'll disappoint. 100%. But actually, I've met some really, I think I might have said this. Robin Givens was amazing. I adore that woman. She used to take my yoga class. I'm not going to say work because, she might still go there and I don't want to. She deserves, she is a human. But she used to take my yoga class and she was so sweet. And I actually told her that, my mother was a big fan of hers. And I never really knew her like that. I just knew she was married to Mike Tyson. But my mother was a fan of her. And she actually wanted me to go to the same college as her. And I was like, I said to her, my mother's a huge fan of yours. She's like, well, I'm a fan of yours. And I was like, oh, she's like, it all goes full circle. And that made me, I'm getting goosebumps. And about it right now. Because I was just like, she was so sweet. And Jessica Alba was also very sweet. Very, very, very sweet person. Sarah Jessica Parker was lovely. So I mean, Andy Cohen was nice, but I have my I have my gripes with him. But so a lot of them have been nice. It's just some that I'm like, I never want to see that person again. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, I never see him again. And then, even though there's been time, I can still tell that he's the same. Maybe not the same, but evolved like a little bit. And there have been some that have changed my mind. Like Johnny Depp, I was never a fan of, but when I saw him, I didn't meet him, but I saw him, and I was like, now I understand what people like about him. I never used to get it. I feel like he's overrated, and I had defended him even because I thought it was the right thing to do. I've never been a fan of his, but when I saw him in the street, I was like, now I get it. Now I understand why people like him. You know, um, who else is like that? I've met a lot, not to my own home, but I've just met a lot of celebrities. It's only a few that Cameron Diaz, she was not nice at all. Meryl Streep, I spoke to Meryl Streep on the phone. She was so sweet too. Very, very sweet. I was actually shocked. And this was before AI, so I know it wasn't AI, it was actually her. But yeah, a lot of them are nice. Some of them are handfuls, let's just say that. Not very nice people. But you're right about the childhood thing. It's also just having expectations of people. Especially Cameron Diaz, because I used to watch her movies. She used to be my favorite actress, one of my favorite actresses. And after that, I was like, no. And you can tell people have bad days and when they're just actually rude. She was just actually rude. But it's okay. Still a pass. It's over. Okay, so let's get into this. Robert Pattinson and Suki Waterhouse. I couldn't do reading on them before because she was pregnant. Congratulations to them. They have such a cute kid. And let's see. So Taurus, Sun in Taurus, and Sun in Capricorn. What's headed for them in 2026? Okay, Page of Swords, the Magician, and the Empress. Judgment being in the bottom of the deck. So I think he feels, I did say before, I felt, I think he's losing himself in this relationship. Very sad. I think that they're both nice people. They're both good people. And, they are both British, English. And I think something happens between when two people are the same culture, they've traveled the world. She's dated Americans, he's dated Americans. You find some kind of like camaraderie in people, type of people you grew up with, But I think he is not happy. Not with her, but in his life. And I don't think he actually enjoys the energy that I get is that he doesn't enjoy being in the UK. He prefers to live here. I think if you guys want to send me some stuff too, let me know. I am interested in hearing your opinion, what you have to say. especially about Robert Pattinson. A lot of you know about him. I've never been a Robert Pattinson fan. I didn't watch Twilight. I know it sounds crazy, but I've never watched Twilight. I like the music soundtrack for Twilight. I've never watched. Other than Batman, I haven't watched one movie he's been in. So I don't know a lot about him. This is the energy that I get. Is that I actually think he would be happier living in the US. And they might have moved to the UK for her actually. Um, but yeah, so Page of Swords, the Magician, and the Empress. Especially with the Empress, I see him needing like he has to prove things to her. You know, I don't know how to explain it. Let's clarify. He's like, oh, I'm doing this. I think he might have mother issues that he needs to heal. I'm seeking approval. But it's almost like sibling type relationship, not really romance. The Sun, Nine of Swords, and Nine of Wands. So he's going to start to think like, why am I so unhappy? I don't see him being happy, honestly. I really, really don't. And I see him thinking like, why am I so unhappy? What's going on in my life? Is this the problem? Is that the problem? Like dissecting Nine of Wands, dissecting every single thing, and then realizing it's the relationship he's in. And not necessarily that is making him upset, but he feels kind of tied down. Three of Cups, Knight of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. And he doesn't know why. He doesn't know why. He can't figure it out. He can't figure out why he feels tied down. But he just feels like that. He's like, I should feel light. I should feel happy having a kid. He might have like the opposite of not the opposite, but you know what dads have when they have kids? Like the postpartum before dads. I think he might have that actually. Where he's like, I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel... They're just not meant to be together, honestly. I see him with somebody... They said he dated Zoe Kravitz, right? Is that what I heard? Was she in Batman? I don't remember. That was so... You know how much I love Batman, right? I've been starstruck twice. One of them was Michael Keaton because I love Batman. If you know anything about me, my two favorite things, reality TV, well, other than tarot, two favorite entertainment is Batman and reality TV. My two favorites. So my two people are starstruck at this job that I saw Suki Waterhouse and Bradley Cooper. I also met Michael Keaton. And I was so nervous. I forget about that story. I was actually telling a friend that the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, I was so nervous when I met. I think I blocked it out because I was so nervous meeting him. I love Michael Keaton. Like, not love him. I love how he acts. Except in Beetlejuice, though. But second was Andy Cohen. That's the only two times I've been starstruck. So for me to forget a Batman is big because I love Batman. Love, love, love. I think I've seen Batman each movie at least 3 times, except for his one. The Twilight movies are horrible. You're funny. I've never seen one. My sister used to love them, but I've never seen one. Can you believe it? And then, people used to tell me I look like that girl from Vampire Diaries, so I started watching it. But even that I couldn't watch. I don't like vampire stuff. I don't know why. I just like, even my friend used to watch the Dead, Walking Dead. Is that what it's called? And I was like so out. I was like, this is boring. I don't know why. Vampires is not for me. I love the first Twilight movie. I wish I knew what it was. I can't even tell you. How many did they have? I just remember everybody was obsessed with Twilight. My sister too. My little sister was obsessed with Twilight. But I was like, I just didn't get it. And I just love paramours. I loved Cat Graham. Yes, that's her name, Cat Graham. People have told me I look like her. Sometimes I meet people that are like, you look so much like her. I don't see it, but people are like, you look like Cat Graham. I'm like, I don't see it. It's on Netflix. I just don't like vampire stuff. I would watch it if it weren't vampire. But something about vampire stuff, I'm just like... And I live alone, so I'm like, I do not want a vampire in my apartment. There are five of them? What? Oh my gosh. Here I am thinking there's two, three, five. Who else was in it? I know he was because that was the one, and that other guy, the cute guy, he's good looking. He's very good. I think we have the same birthday. That's how I remember him. Like Tyler something. What's his name again? Tyler, the one that looks kind of like a wolf. He's very attractive. Tyler, he dated Taylor Swift. I forgot his name, but he was in Twilight too. He has a podcast with his wife now. Taylor Lautner. I think we have the same birthday. Let's see. Oh no, he's February 11th. Excuse me. I don't know if it was the same birthday. But yeah, he's February 11th. But he's a good-looking guy in general. Let me not be mean. I like his personality because I watch his podcast sometimes. I'm like, what a nice guy, from what I see. Twilight is my guilty pleasure. Don't be ashamed. I would probably watch it too if I liked vampires. I just don't like vampires. I have a thing. I don't know what it is. Maybe my last life. Actually, my mother used to tell me that in my past life I was killed by vampires. Because even there was that movie with the bunch of famous vampires. Oh my god. Something's. Hold on, guys. Something's in my apartment. Hold on. I'll be right. I just saw your comment, Miss J. You are so funny. They heard you talking crap about exactly. I was like, ugh. Something just fell in my living room. I'm like, oh Lord. See, this is why I don't like vampires. Oh my goodness me. They have wolf. Not my vibe. Oh, so that Taylor guy was a werewolf, right? It's not for me. Jacob was my favorite. Okay. Yeah, no, I tried Vampire Diaries. Also, the other guy from Vampire Diaries, so good looking. What's his name? Ian something? What's his name? Ian Somerhalder. That is my type. I'm gonna show you guys. Very much my type. Let me share the screen. Who's Damon? See, I don't know their names. I just watched it because people said I looked like her and I wanted to see. I watched like one episode. Him. Woo, he's cute. So I watched like one episode. I was like, this is boring. I don't usually like fiction. So that's why I say to people, fiction is not my forte. I don't think I watched one fiction show right now. Unless it's about like murder mystery, that I like. Which is weird that I can handle murder, but I don't like vampires. Okay, that is him. Okay, he's so good looking. Wow. That's totally my type, 100%. Very, very much so. Anyways, let's get back to this. So yeah, so I never really sorry guys, hold on. Okay. So in a nutshell, I never really watched Twilight, but I heard that he was very popular, Robert Pattinson. So I'm sure you guys know more about him than I do, but I never really. In fact, I saw one interview. I was getting ready one time for work a long time ago, and I saw an interview he did like on VH1 or something, And I heard him with a British accent. I was like, he's British? I had no idea because he was with a bunch of Americans, you know. So I really think that he wants to go back to or come back to the US. Um, I don't know if you guys, if you're watching replay, you might know it too. Because some of you are really hardcore Robert Pattinson fans, and some of you like write to me a lot. But yeah, so that's what I see very strongly. But yeah, this has been so fun, everybody. Does anybody want to ask me anything or talk about anything? I have some time. Actually a lot of time. Thank you everybody for joining too. I'll answer some questions, and then I'll start editing some more videos. Yeah, you're so funny, we say. They heard you talking crap. But yeah, they did. There's just something fun in my living room. They're doing something to the apartment next door, and they bang against the wall, and then sometimes it falls. So I was like, when your videos come out next week? So I just did Blake Lively, Demi Lovato, and Taylor Swift 2026 predictions, and then I have one like a murder mystery one that I did. So and then on my Instagram, I just reintroduced. I do zodiac readings again because now that I have time, now that I've released all my apps, I'm able to like do them again. So I do like monthly readings about them. What is the deal with Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun? You know what? I'm gonna write that down to do that very soon. What's the update about Scooter Braun? Are they dating? Are they? Because I thought she was dating that guy Glenn Powell. Interesting. But let me write that down. Where's my pen? Oh Lord. I had it just now. I'll find it. But I'll do a reading about them very soon. Are there like articles? Has it come out that it's true? I'm curious, Miss J. And Miss J, did you get your name from the America's Next Top Model? I used to love that show. Photos with them kissing. I'm going to do a reading about them, but I've had this intuition. I think Sydney Sweeney is an excellent actress. I think she's phenomenal. You know, in our generation, she's a millennial, right? Let's see how old she is. But there's not a lot of good talent, honestly. And it's kind of sad. Like the older, okay, yeah, so she is a millennial. No, she's not. She's a Gen Z. But she's extremely talented. Absolutely talented. And I see a bright future for her. A very bright future. I just think she's kind of being controlled by the wrong people. And she's starting to see through it, you know. No, my nickname is AJ. Whenever my family is lazy, they call me Jay. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That's really cool. Sydney and Scooter are supposed to be dating, but I think it's PR. Yeah, we'll see. I'll do a reading about it very soon. I'll do a reading about it because I have a strong energy that there's more to it. I feel like Sydney Sweeney being seen with all these guys. I don't know. I just feel like she's kind of being led in the wrong direction, and I'm concerned about her. She reminds me of someone who is an actress that was like on the up and up, and then they started dating the wrong kind of guys, and then their career just went like. I see that happening with her intuitively. I don't wish that upon her. That's what I see. Every YouTuber is saying that her career is over because of the last interview she did. What interview? See, guys, I'm the worst. I told you I spent the whole week watching Bravo, Below Deck, Real Housewives, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So I don't know. What interview did she do? That's why I don't really pay attention to these kinds of. I just feel like I sound old when I say this, even though I know I'm not old. But I miss the old days when actors and actresses didn't really talk that much. That was amazing. I didn't know about their politics. I didn't know what they had to. They just acted, and then that's it. You're not a hero because you get paid millions of dollars, and you're on a big screen. You're not a hero. Like it just, you know what I'm saying? It was for GQ, okay. And what did she say? So that's why I tune a lot of it out because I'm like, unless you are a worthy actress, like she's a great actress, really. But a lot of the other ones, I don't pay attention to them because I'm just like, there's so many other people, and I don't want to sound bitter when I say this or condescending because I do. My sister was an actress. I've had many good friends that that are actors, actresses. I've dated actors, so I don't want to denote that acting is a real career because I believe it is. And some movies have changed people's lives. Some movies have changed my lives, my life, excuse me. But there are also people who are actually doing other things that it's not for PR, it's not for clout. They actually live heroic lives and they never get recognized for it. So I just can't stand it when they come out and they're like, oh, vote for this person, oh, do this, oh, like, especially Leonardo DiCaprio. I've met him, and he was not a nice guy, you know? So it's just like, he's out there putting forward this, I'm amazing because I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it just, I don't buy it. That's what I'm saying. So what did she say in the live? Because I need to go eat. She didn't take responsibility for her role in the American Eagle. She did. Oh. What American Eagle? The jeans campaign? Oh, I don't. Well, I get. See, that stuff I just don't get into. It's not worth my energy, not worth my. See, that's what I'm saying about the hero thing. Because she's a person. And we put too much emphasis on that, even though I sound like a hypocrite. Because I have. You put it twice in the chat. I didn't get it. I can't see it. Did YouTube take it down? Because I can't see it. You put it twice? It's not on my chat. Did YouTube take it down? Oh, God. I can't stand when they do that. Crazy. And I don't have any moderation. Sometimes YouTube will take down comments. Maybe because you put that in. See, I didn't get it. I don't know if anybody else, I did not see it. Let me go back. Yeah. The last comment I see of you is every YouTuber is saying that her career is over. That's crazy. I didn't see that. So, she never denounced the white privilege audiences felt from her Jean out American Eagle. You see, I don't, guys. I mean, I just feel like we give these people way too much attention when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I just block it out. Maybe I'm being ignorant, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm not looking to a celebrity. I'm not saying you are. I just think that we as people need to take back our power and not give these people power. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain that. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't want to be derogatory or condescending. That's why I don't believe in like canceling people and blah blah blah, because I'm like, the person's not gonna learn. It's all fake. A lot of people I met that are famous, they don't care about the average person. They just don't. She was like, if I have an issue with something, people would know. Okay. And that's her answer right there. So this is what I feel like. If the person shows you who they are, believe them, You don't have to buy their stuff anymore or support them. But I don't know. I just feel like the canceling and hyping people up is too much. And I sound like a hypocrite because I do these videos. But I do these videos to learn. And that's why I watch my reality TV, because I just don't care about these people. Not like that. Let me not say that. Because I care about them as people, but not like they're better than, therefore they deserve more than me. You know what I'm saying? Or you. Or us. So people felt that she agreed with the subliminal message in the ad. Well, okay, I don't even want to get to the subliminal message. I'm sorry, guys. I appreciate the comment. I appreciate all of that, but I just feel like that's why I don't get into politics and stuff like that, because people get very heated, and that photo, if people get heated and then don't hear each other out. So I appreciate you saying that. I do appreciate that. But I don't want to get into that because I just feel like I don't know how to explain it. I just don't. I don't know. I don't have a real opinion about it. I think that these celebrities are not worthy of thinking that much about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I explain myself properly. I don't want to be derogatory. If you have an opinion about it, you are entitled to that. I just think people get so emotional about people we don't know. That photo that Scooter and Sydney looks so staged. See, I haven't even seen that photo, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me Google it. Let me look it up. It looks so staged. Let's see. It probably is, though. Wasn't she just with somebody else, though? When it comes to politics, it gets, that's what I'm saying. It just gets, I keep telling people, I was literally texting my friend this morning, and I don't want to give away what she told me because that's, that's her privacy. But it was about politics, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna move back to Europe, honestly. Because politics in America, I love living in the US, but politics on both sides, it sucks. You know, it just, that's why I don't talk politics on my page. I just want to keep it neutral. Um, it just gets, both sides gets like that, where they make money off of everybody getting angry at each other. And it really is so sad. That is true. People get emotional. People get emotional about people they don't know. You know? Like, it's not worth it. So that's why I watch my reality TV. I'm like, out of it completely. Okay, so let me see this. But the reason I don't want to feel like I'm coming across like a hypocrite or portray myself as such. If I am being a hypocrite to you, that is your opinion. But I think it's different because I'm looking to learn from this. And actually, I was thinking the other day that I started my channel as like a housewives thing. And I used to go on people's podcasts, they were housewives, because I love housewives. So I would do like readings on housewives, stuff like that. And then people would come and comment like, do a reading on Harry. And I was so hesitant to do the celebrity thing because of things like this. Because I don't want to give them power, you know. I think they already have, especially the Kardashians, they have a lot already. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to show you guys. We'll look at it together. So let's see this. So they're dating? Interesting. Is this the picture you're talking about? Oh. Okay. See, that's the thing. I just wish they would just focus on acting. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's going to ruin her career. You know? Michael Jordan said it so perfectly. And it applies to both sides. And I think this is his Aquarius way. That's how we are. We don't like to get involved with these kinds of things. But he said, they asked him why he doesn't talk politics. And he said, because Republicans buy Nike too. And I don't feel like, for me, it's about a commercial thing, about a monetary thing. But I just think both sides can learn from each other and can really just tone it down in America. It gets so heated, just way too heated. And I miss being able to have like a political conversation and somebody not losing their mind. And it's on both sides. It's not just liberal, it's not just conservative, it's on both sides. And when I saw they were sitting on a rock and kissing on a rock, let's see. Interesting. I can't find it, but I believe you because like this is them by the beach. They're in Florida. It's like Florida. Well, I mean, good luck to her. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, I'll do a reading on it too. Looks juicy. Looks interesting. Yeah, but thanks for informing me, guys. And if you have, I don't like the reason, this is just the reason I don't talk politics, because I just wish there was a space that we could talk about it and people heard each other out, didn't call each other names, and judge one another. But I don't think that in this temperature that people can do that. And that's why I refrain from politics, because I just think everybody gets way too crazy and everybody's a victim. Both sides are the victim, and both sides feel like the other side is not going to listen. And it really starts with ourselves, us listening first. So that's what I don't. That's something I miss about the UK and Europe, is that you can have these conversations and people don't get crazy and call each other names and you know. So even though I love America, that's the one thing that politics really just gets in the way of everything. Really. Okay. So on that note, I'm about to edit videos. I'm going to eat and sleep because I work tomorrow. But it's been so lovely hanging out with you guys. I absolutely love all of you, and it's been such a pleasure. I will do readings soon on them. So please stay tuned. And yeah, I am so grateful for every single one of you. Thank you for the members. Thank you for the supporters. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Miss J. Have a great rest of your week. I'll hopefully see you next Wednesday. I don't know what my next week looks like because it's holiday season and it is Thanksgiving next week. I keep forgetting and then I have to remind myself. So I might have some plans. I know that I will be doing something on Thursday. Might be doing something on Wednesday too. So if I am, I will see you the following week. I'll try my week just get with the holidays, and it's good. But I'm so loyal to you guys that I'm like I have to make a live, I have to make a live, I have to make a live. But please know that if I don't, I will be back very soon. It is holiday season, you know how it is, and I'm thinking about you guys. I love all of you, and happy Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving, even though I know some people don't really like to celebrate it because it comes across a certain way. I just like to be thankful for I was born in this country. I'm very, very grateful because as much as America can have its issues, does have its issues, I'm still grateful to be here because in a lot of the world, there's a lot of issues. I'm not saying America doesn't have its issues at all, but I'm just grateful to be in a country where I can own my own, I can make my own money as a woman, and I can live a good, healthy, happy life at my choice. So that's why I'm grateful. I know it has its issues, so don't come at me for supporting whatever. But yeah, I'm just grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to live in Florida. I'm grateful to live. I live so close to the beach. Um, I'm just very, very grateful for everything. So thank you everybody for watching. I'm grateful for all of you. And gratitude is so important in life. So thank you everybody for watching. I love you all.